Alright, what's going on everyone, this is Tom, and yes, this is some more Modern Warfare 3 gameplay, and believe me guys, it was not my idea, or I had no plans or no intentions to upload 2 Modern Warfare 3 gameplays in a row, especially after uploading a Type 95 gameplay, which was probably the worst idea I could have ever done, but I don't know, I just felt like doing it because I haven't uploaded Modern Warfare 3 in quite a long time. I've been uploading a lot of Modern Warfare 2, and I guess I probably should have switched it up by uploading some Black Ops, but hey, you know, it is Modern Warfare 3, it is the game in the business at the moment. Well, not really in the business, but in the present, let's put it that way. But in any case, this is a new game mode that Modern Warfare 3 decided to release and mess up my upload schedule, because I would never, you know, upload 2 Modern Warfare 3 videos in a row if there wasn't a very good reason for it, and this is, I guess, a pretty good reason. I remember Nick giving me a ring and telling me that Modern Warfare 3 had released a new game mode, and it's called MITD, which I still can't for the life of me figure out what it's, you know, what that stands for. I remember seeing it in the top screen when the game loaded up, but it was such a retarded name. I don't even know if it had anything to do with the actual game mode and what it was about, so I can't remember what it was called. And please don't ask me what it was called either. I don't even know if some of those words were even existing in the English dictionary, but in any case, the main purpose of this game is very fast-paced. It's basically sabotage with instant respawns, and pretty obvious thing that you notice first off is that I am in a Juggernaut suit and all I have is a Desert Eagle as a weapon. So it was an interesting idea, you know, to have a lot of health, yet have a really bad weapon, and also kind of have a bomb that you have to carry right into the enemy spawn. And what I've noticed so far is that the spawns do not change whatsoever. I mean, as you can see, I'm over by the bomb right now, or Nick's over by the bomb with his deagle, and people just continuously spawn there. They're always spawning close to the bomb, so I guess it's just the most easy game that, or the most easy game mode that you can actually just exploit. As you can see, Nick just doesn't even go for the objective. I guess his sole idea really was just to get a MOAB and get a really long Gunstreak, which he does pretty damn successfully. He goes 74-1 in this gameplay, which is probably the best MITD gameplay out there, which isn't saying much because I don't think many people particularly care what Modern Warfare 3 has to offer at this point in time, but in any case, it is a new game mode, so why not play it? I did play a couple of games with him at the start, and I didn't particularly enjoy myself because my aim was freaking horrible. I honestly couldn't aim very well at all, and I didn't really feel like playing the game really that much. By the way, he stays in this room pretty much the whole time. I gotta say, these enemy players really did have they really did have some attraction to this room, and they just would not leave it. They would not give it up, and they just kept running back, and I don't know. And I don't know how Nick didn't see this guy, but then again, he was prone with a sniper rifle, so what can you expect? And that's another thing about the classes that they give you. You can't choose your own class. They give you 5 different classes. I think there's submachine gun, the MP5K, a sniper rifle, which is the L118, the M4, some kind of LMG, and another one. I can't remember all 5 of them, but that's not really the point, to be honest. The Model 1887 is the last one, but the whole point really is to rush right to the bomb at the start of the game and try and be a Juggernaut. That's pretty much the only objective, is to be a Juggernaut and try and get a MOAB. And Nick does that very successfully here, as you can see. I mean, just choose the model or the MP5, which is like the fastest running class. It will give you the maximum mobility, and just leg it, get that bomb, and just hold everyone off with your deagle. It does take a lot of practice to do well with the deagle, but me and Nick have had a lot of practice with it. We just use it a lot just to troll people and enjoy ourselves and use different weapons. So we have actually used the deagle quite a lot. So we were both doing quite well, and we were just slaughtering the enemy and not going for the bomb at all. And that's another thing I want to talk about really. It's a bit of a shame that you know, it is a kind of objective-based gameplay, game mode, but they kind of killed that by giving you instant respawns. And sabotage was obviously something where you get, like, normally you get 7-second respawn delay, but with the instant respawns and the fact that you will always respawn near the bomb, it's always going to keep you in the action. So the whole point is kind of to keep it really fast paced. That was obviously what they wanted to do with this game mode. I mean, you can understand that a lot of people, especially little kiddies, they enjoy their fast paced action, you know, craziness like this. Getting in a Juggernaut suit and having people spawning all around you. I mean, it's a bit like Infected, you know. Infected was the same idea. They wanted a lot of fast-paced gameplay and stuff, and they kind of tried the same thing, but they tried to incorporate a bit of objective gameplay into it, and in my opinion, it kind of turned into one massive clusterfuck, especially if you're playing a map like Hard Hat or Dome or something like that. So it's a bit of a shame that they defeated the purpose of objective gameplay, because personally, I'd prefer seeing a game mode where you don't get too many kills. Like, if they had this game mode, but if it was like, you know, 3v3 or 4v4, I think it would be a lot better. But then again, a Juggernaut would kind of be overpowered if it's only taking on 3 people, because that's a little bit too easy. So it's just a bit of fun, mix things up, but it does lead to a lot of frustration if you're trying to constantly be the Juggernaut and you're always raging at your teammate for picking up the bomb and not allowing you to be the Juggernaut. So you're kind of like trying to get your teammate to die, or trying to trap him in a corner and get him killed so you can pick up the bomb and be the Juggernaut, which was kind of what me and Nick were going through. So, you know, it was just a bit of fun just to get back into it. But yeah, so if you're going to try out this game mode, really, just expect it to be one massive clusterfuck. There's no real tips and tricks I'm going to give, because you're given classes. By the way, one thing I will say about the classes you're given is they did a good job of that, definitely, because they didn't give you any overpowered guns at all. Like the sniper class, you can't quick scope because it doesn't have quick draw on it. The MP5, you're given MP5 rapid fire, which is not a very good submachine gun at all. And then the assault rifle, the M4 red dot, which is definitely the best class you're given. The M4 red dot is really very, very nice. And then what else is there? The model, which is very nice actually. I do love using the model on this game mode, because I don't know, if you're up against people who aren't using extremely good setups, like the MP5 rapid fire is not a very good setup, so when you're using a model, you've got a little bit more of an advantage than when you're playing like Reg TDM or something, because not everyone is using the ACR constantly. And Nick finally does call in his MOAB, and unfortunately, because he just kept getting spammed by flashbangs, and Blast Shield Pro being Blast Shield Pro didn't help him at all. So in the end, I mean, you can't hold off a room for that long, even if you do have like 1,000 health. So that was a bit of shame, and he only gets a triple kill with his MOAB. But I guess a 68 gun streak is a 68 gun streak, and that doesn't really happen all too often. So hope you guys enjoy the gameplay. Really, I think they go into overtime here because obviously no one decided to plant the bomb. And the overtime round is seriously freaking funny, because the entire enemy team decided to rage quit. And this is basically what happened. There were only 2 guys left, so Nick runs in here, throws his frag down the tunnel, and gets his first kill. There's only 1 guy left on the enemy team, so he quickly runs around here, and he gets the best and the most fastest ace round you will ever see in your entire life. Best search and destroy round ever, against 2 people. Pretty impressive, Nick. You should be proud of yourself. You have accomplished a great feat in life. But 74-1 was the final score. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and of course leave me a comment, let me know if you've played this game mode. I'm sure a lot of you haven't played it at all, because, you know, it's Modern Warfare 3 and not a lot of people check into this game much anymore, but do give it a try. It's pretty fun, and just let me know if you have enjoyed it or are actually planning to play it at all, and I will see you later.